that you've made is that the future of digital financial innovation is the key to future global leadership. History teaches us that power states is inseparable from financial power. The country that leads in financial innovation leads in every way, from the Renaissance in Italy, Imperial Spain, Dutch Republic, British Empire, and America in 1930 to today. You say the U.S.-China rivalry, the Second Cold War that we're going through right now, is too focused on trade and telecom. But you think that it's the monetary leadership in the digital realm is where we should focus on.
Well, I wrote a book called The Ascent of Money more than 10 years ago, which included as a part of its argument the observation that financial leadership tends to be quite closely correlated with power more broadly. That if you look at financial history, being innovative in finance is a source of strength, whether you're talking about the Dutch Republic, the British Empire, the United States most recently. And I think it's much more important than people realize that China has stolen a march on the United States when it comes to electronic payments. There's nothing in the United States to compare with what has been built by Alibaba and Tencent in this respect. When you are in China, you can't help but notice that everybody's paying for everything with their smartphones, right. and that's either Alipay or its WeChat equivalent. Right now, that's a lead that is essentially Chinese in the sense that the payment platforms are based in China. But what's really striking to me is the speed with which Ali and Tencent are expanding their financial influence by investing in fintech companies all over the world, especially in emerging markets. You know, look at Latin America, for example, where they're really a big presence. At the moment, all these different electronic payments companies are separate, but I think the key point is that they're interoperable because the technology is basically the same, which means that at some point they can start doing significant cross-border payments. When that happens, a big hole is blown in dollar hegemony. I mean, the US dollar is the world's dominant currency. It gives the United States huge power, especially because of the way that financial sanctions can be applied. If I'm right, China is gonna break free to some extent from that dollar dominance. Right. And most people in Washington underestimate that.